Hi, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, the National Labor Relations Board hearing on UAW's effort to hold a revote at Chattanooga's Volkswagen plant begins today. Starting at 9 a.m., an administrative law judge will hear testimony at the Hamilton County Courthouse. VW workers voted 712 to 626 not to align with UAW, but the union alleges that third-party groups and politicians interfered with the election and tainted the vote. We'll have live coverage of the hearing online at timesfreepress.com. A woman who was a passenger in a car crash had to spend the night at Hamilton County Jail after officers mistook her for someone else. 28-year-old Brittney L. Boyd is a white woman from Chattanooga, but officers were looking for 26-year-old Brittany F. Boyd, a black woman from Riverdale, Georgia. After the crash, when Officer A. Hewitt relayed her information to dispatch, he was told there was a 2008 warrant for Boyd for failure to appear in court. So the wrong Brittany was taken to jail, where she was kept for hours in a holding cell with more than a dozen other women and not enough blankets to go around. And her mugshot appeared on Right to Know and in Just Busted. Nearly 7 hours after she was booked, the mistake was found, and she was free to go. Police in Knoxville have identified the man whose body was found during an Easter egg hunt. A woman looking for eggs with her 3-year-old son discovered the body under the deck of their home. The man was identified as 29-year-old Joshua Wayne Grubb. Police say he was homeless and had been dead for about 2 weeks. An autopsy found the man suffered from a medical condition. No foul play is suspected. And Tara Hanaskova says her son didn't notice the man's body. A Chattanooga restaurant faces a $1,000 fine for over-serving alcohol. The Big Chill and Grill on the North Shore will either have to stop selling alcohol for 3 days or pay the fine. The citation was issued by the Chattanooga Beer and Wrecker Board after police stopped a man leaving the restaurant in March. The man took a breathalyzer test and registered at more than twice the legal limit. Restaurant owner Scarlett Bowman says she served the man a shot and a daiquiri and that he didn't appear intoxicated when she served him. A Chattanooga family is giving everything up to set out on a service trip around the world. Brian and Tracy Carish and their children Emily, Liv, and Allie have sold their home and most of their belongings, and for the next 1 to 2 years, everything they need will have to fit in one of 4 pieces of rolling luggage. They're leaving today on the trip, which they call 100 Ways to Change the World. They plan to volunteer 100 different times in different places, ranging from Central America to New Zealand, and they'll be homeschooling along the way. You can follow their travels online at 100waystoChangeTheWorld.com. A handyman in Chattanooga has won a top honor from the hotel industry. Bruce Tate is the chief engineer at the Hilton Garden Inn near Hamilton Place. He grew up working maintenance at the Chattanooga Choo Choo and has been with Hilton for the past 7 years. Now the American Hotel and Lodging Association has named him the Outstanding Lodging Employee of the Year. He was chosen out of every employee from all medium-sized hotels across the country. Finally, Chattanooga Mayor Andy Burke will give his State of the City address at 5:30 this evening. The event marks the end of Burke's first year as mayor. You can watch the event live at chattanooga.gov. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 79 degrees. The low tonight will be around 57. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.